Hello, everybody. Time once again for your weekly flags recap. Okay, so little meta-analysis here. I'd say that the great debate community and the commentary community are tied for the most flagging drama this week. There is no racial commentary community action whatsoever. Apparently, nobody's being racist enough to piss anybody off and to get them flagged, even though the EDL have been saying some pretty hateful shit this past week in regards this guy with a machete, and one isolated incident means that everybody needs to go back home to wherever their ancestors were from, ish, whatever. So in the next week, look for a forecast of a whole bunch of people from the EDL being flagged for saying racist bullshit. The Redfeb community is ramping down with its drama, and I can't actually tell when things are getting mirrored, if they're getting taken down and remirrored, because it's this thing from those pesky dames. They flagged so many of the same video that I can't tell if there's any new drama out of that. I can just tell you that those pesky dames caused a lot of drama starting last week, and maybe some of the mirrors were taken down by flagging and then re-put up somewhere else. Can't really figure it out. And I take enough time putting this series together on the weekly recap, so maybe it happened, maybe it didn't, but those pesky dames was a pretty big drama this past week. Whether or not the actual flagging happened in the last week. Happy Cabby is back as well. He took a little bit of a hiatus because he had some real life trolling and also some DMCA issues. The DMCA issues were resolved, and now he is back to making videos, even though in his hiatus he did find time to block me, and I don't know why, but it's his right. We'll start with the great debate community. Firstly, Snowwalker Prime has been terminated, and it was due to DMCA's, and I'm pretty sure all of his content was his own, or he at least used music that was royalty free. So whoever DMCA'd him down will probably fail to keep him down, because he can still appeal those DMCA's and get his channel back. This is one of the things that Gluteus Illuminatus has done in the past, and I'm going to leave you a video where somebody thinks that it was Ogeth. Next, we've got Captain Obvious 81, who thinks that Brett Keane flagged his video. He's got quite the rant, and I'm going to leave a link to it and a mirror to his video. But those of you who are veterans of YouTube drama probably have heard most of what's in his rant. And another rant about Brett Keane possibly flagging down someone's videos. I don't know. He had good energy. So, let's see. Next, we've got... Okay, there's a video that's on the Low Mighty Wind channel. And I believe the person in the video is Hellbound Wizard. And he is talking about thick shades at one point in this video. I don't know who flagged who on what, and who did who in the what now, but somebody got flagged, and I'll leave you a link to the video, and you can just ask Low Mighty Wind where the flag happened, where, like, who touched you where on your body, what, I don't care. Link you go ask him. I couldn't figure it out from watching the video. And the last person in the Great Debate community, this is Umar Lee. He was flagged for converting from Islam to Christianity because he is now an apostate. So now all of his former friends have to, screw with him. Show him some support, follow the link, and give him an up thumb, and tell him, you got the right to be whatever you want to be, and it's wrong for people to come flag you just for saying that you want to be a Christian now instead of a Muslim. That's pretty shitty. Pretty sure most people who watch my videos agree with freedom of speech and freedom of religion and all that. I would hope, anyway. Next, we've got the commentary community. Now, we've got Raggy Ragsdale, who doesn't seem to understand why people get flagged in spam in comments. It's mostly because of their own actions by leaving too many comments on things. Let's see. We've also got James on PC 1080p. That's his whole name. Anyways, he's been sending PMs to Indispensable P-Troll, and Indispensable P-Troll made a video defending himself from the accusation that he flagged James on a PC 1080p. Next, we've got Madison Skull, who actually he could fit in so many different categories, but I put him in the commentary community. He was flagged off of YouTube, and then he was on Blip TV, got flagged off of Blip TV, and now he's come back to YouTube. But yeah, he's incognito. Link below. And then we've got what I'm going to call Flag of the Week. Mostly just for the raw amount of energy in this video. You can feel it in this guy's voice when he rants about being flagged. And his name is Infectious. I-N-K capitalized Fectious. He sounds Australian, but he really has a lot to say about the people who have flagged him. So check that video out if you don't watch any other video. Link below. On to the pro wrestling community. We've got Vertoxify number 319 King Size, and that is his whole name. He got flagged. And then we've got Mr. WrestleMania 702, who thinks that Cayman 8009 flagged him. Next, we've got the gaming community, where Mario Larson was flagged for a video criticizing PewDiePie. And this is actually a trend across many different weeks that, anybody who criticizes certain people on YouTube seems to get all of their, minions attention. And I don't think that PewDiePie even cares if anyone criticizes him. I really don't. But he's got so many minions that really do care. And also in the gaming community, we have Fantage Awesome Girl, who... It's a stretch to call this person a gamer, because I really don't appreciate the games that this person is playing, but a flag happened. In the inappropriate category, we've got Christy Sylvia, who was flagged for a softcore porn intro scene. And she doesn't know why. By the title of her video, it says, I don't know why you guys flagged this. Yeah, it's the intro scene to a softcore porn, and you're probably just putting these things up there because it's like a, I don't know, a teaser to try to get people to look for the real title because the real title of the porn's in the description. You don't have to leave a link to it, do you? Because you know people can just use Google, right? So somebody figured out this, subversive marketing scheme and flagged it. Next, we've got Halik Hamal, who was flagged for showing people how to make a pipe out of an apple for smoking things other than tobacco. Then we've got something that this will probably make a lot of you sick if you do follow this link. There's a girl, I would estimate she's somewhere around 11 to 13. But her channel name is Tordemp 2012. And she's got a video where she says she was flagged for making sexy vids. And she's trying to tell people that she can't make any more sexy vids for them where she goes outside topless. So apparently she had some videos like that because people had requested them of her, and then they got flagged. And to watch the video and see a girl that young saying those things on YouTube really will turn your stomach. Yeah, you're on the wrong end of YouTube today if you're watching this video. Because we've just moved on to the interesting category, where we've got Sailor Moontube 11, who actually showed up in a previous Weekly Flags recap. Sailor Moontube 11 has the largest creepy collection of girl toys that guys can buy. Yeah. And he uses them as avatars by holding up the dolls in front of his face to talk. And he has had multiple accounts get flagged down, probably because people think it's really creepy. So, flag watch for the week. I'm going to put a flag watch on the feud between Disposable Gorilla and Sabella Summers. You can find part of that feud in the comments section of Disposable Gorilla's videos, especially the one concerning Rand Campbell. And Sabella has also sent him a couple private messages, and there is a unlisted video going around which I won't share, but Inventor Gorilla, now Disposable Gorilla, did threaten to just download the unlisted video and then re-upload it to his own channel to just put it out there and call a bluff, I believe. Anyways, if he were to do that, there's all sorts of like DMCA or flagging that could happen because it's not his content, and the fight really is pretty much no, my God of Christianity is better than your God of Christianity. That's what it is at its core. Like, Jesus tells me to do this. Well, Jesus tells me to do this. But I really think like that is one of those dramas where not only is it getting heated between those two, but somebody else who maybe, is waiting for those two to fight so that they can get in there and get a flag, that nobody's expecting them to be the one to flag. People are evil here on YouTube. They're Machiavellian sometimes, People will deny that they flagged a video, even though it looks like they're the ones that flagged it because it was about them. Just like what happened to Inventor Gorilla's channel where it was Losoyo videos that were flagged down. It was an Inventor Gorilla talking to Losoyo, but we don't think that Losoyo did it. It's probably somebody that was trying to frame Losoyo. And Losoyo came out and made a video, saying as much. So, yeah. I think that there's probably going to be a flag in that area. I'm using my powers of prestidigitation. Next, there's a video. Anon-Emus, he's already had one video flagged down. Don't know what it was about. But this video has him shaking his trouser snake under some sweatpants. And he's got an erection. And he grabs it. And he just bounces it all around. And the focus is all about his trouser snake underneath his sweatpants. And he'll probably get flagged. And the last person that I'm putting on flagged watch, his name is Peter Peen. And he's got a video where all it is a drawing of a penis that says, I believe this says "fuck you pussy" on it, like on the shaft of the penis. And the camera is just looking at this drawing. All the rest of the people who I didn't get to in the description box under that category, and a bunch of anti-censorship links. And remember, people, just don't flag people. Make an angry video, yell at people all you want. Just don't flag people. And yeah. Sorry this one was a little bit late. I was painting. You can see some paint on my knuckle right there. I was busy yesterday, and also today. This would have been earlier, except for I saw the most awesome episode of Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. It was about Amy's Cakes. It's a bakery, and wow, it, as far as reality television goes, that one was drama filled. And there's a whole Reddit thing where people are trolling Amy's Cakes in Scottsdale. Yeah, so I watched the video to see, I watched the episode just to see the context of it. So that was the time that I was supposed to be making this video. But I did enjoy it, if it makes any difference to you guys who might have been waiting for this video and pissed off that I didn't get to, making this video. So there's one other category that I'm going to go down, and that is submissions by Helen. Can't forget these. Let's see. Club 3 TV MRU, D1D LL Lisru, Mr. Alexander 43, 1995 Alia, Sigan Kagbula Ryan, Belugruvdova, wow. I just cannot pronounce some of these names. Everybody who Helen said was flagged, which most of them were probably for the Perno. Gotta get your Pern on. I'm just going to leave a special category for that. Because Helen finds these some way that I am not finding, because my aggregators are not finding the same people being flagged. So, I don't know. I'll have to talk with Helen sometime. Check out Helen 906, everyone.